All right. Hey, everybody. We are here in my apartment,
Yes.
and I am with my bestie, um, Jamie from Independence NOLA. And we need to pull a card. I've been wanting to do this for a
She's
long time, and we have
Today's
9
the day.
minutes. Today is the day because I am very frustrated with the world. I hate it here. And whoa, so if one flies out,
Yeah.
what does that mean?
Those are the ones we're going to take. We got two.
Okay,
Oh.
so do we have two? All right,
Yeah.
so let's see what's happening in the world, in the cosmos, because let me just be honest with you. I am a death doula. I do a lot of work with the dying and the sick, and I don't have time to learn another thing. So I rely on my besties to come through with all things astrological. I have always been highly affected by the moon.
We're in a full moon right now.
And
full moon Capricorn.
I am completely losing my mind. I have friends telling me that I need to walk around with a passport, which I do now, and the world is a big fucking dumpster fire. I am also a addiction and recovery certified counselor, so
Yes.
I am trying not to become a raging alcoholic during this, and I suggest that you don't either. But these are the things that I hear a lot of people gravitating to, and so today we're going to share our spiritual tools,
Yes.
and what helps us get through this time. So what do you have to say?
Okay, so this was really interesting, actually. We pulled the 5 of Wands, and then what came flying out with it, they both came flying out together, is this 8 of Pentacles.
Okay, and what does that mean?
Okay, so this is what's interesting about this. First and foremost, 5 is the number of change and grace. So that's how I read the number 5. It's usually the number change.
Okay, I have no grace right now.
Yes, so
I'm
that's
so
what I say,
pissed
for
off
change
at everyone.
and grace.
I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to
Yeah.
keep it. Let me just take a sip of my champagne.
Yeah. We got this. And so when the 5 of Wands comes in, Wands represents fire, right? And so fire is, it can be very angry, when you
I am
when
angry.
you're burning up, right? Dumpster fire. That's
Yep,
what we use,
yep,
right?
Yep. I'm angry. I am burning up, and
And we have five men with wands, right? So, and the idea of this card is it's like a bunch of people jockeying for space or jockeying for supremacy. But the way that I read this card is like 5 12-year-olds who are bored and just slapping each other around, right? And so
Right.
instead of seeing it for like an intense aggression, right? It's a bunch of energy that doesn't know where to go.
right, because it's a bunch of ridiculous, dumb,
Yes.
fucking men who have been privileged and given the world just because they have money. They've been titled geniuses, and we all know that that is not it.
Right.
Also, these idiots are literally demonic.
Yeah.
They are literally functioning on the lowest vibration, the most evilest of energies. Okay, keep going.
Yes. Okay. So when you see that and you speak it and you say it and you understand that these are children, right?
Yep.
Okay, and that they don't know what to do. These wands are actually bigger than they are.
Yep. Yeah, an extension of their penises.
Right. And so the idea with the 5 of Wands is just that it's just things getting your attention that are probably pissing you off, right? And so when it comes up and you want to change this energy, okay, with the number 5, that's when you start to bring in this grace. And I always say this, let me say this, it is always most important when people talk about grace and forgiveness and all these things, it is for the self first. You always give yourself grace. You always give yourself forgiveness.
Yeah.
And when you get to that place where you can extend it to the other, then you do. This whole idea of like, you've got to forgive that person. You got to,
Nope, I don't forgive right now.
You don't need to. You need to forgive yourself for being like, fuck you, and be like, yeah, I forgive myself for telling that person to go fuck themselves. I'm having a bad day, or shit's on fire. So always give yourself that grace first, because what came out with this, which is so interesting for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, it's the 8 of Pentacles, and Pentacles represent Earth. Right. Then we're in the full moon of Capricorn, which is an Earth sign.
Okay, so yeah, Capricorn is my moon sign.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Slay Queen. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles, and this is always the artist at work, keeping their head down and creating the
That's
life
me.
that they want.
I'm just trying to
Right.
trying to help people die with dignity.
Right.
I'm just trying to make sure that everyone has their paperwork.
Right.
Los
See-
papeles.
Right. So when
okay?
people are in this, and maybe they're upset and they're starting to get heightened, you know, you're able to come in and calm them down because you know what you need to do to get to work.
Usually.
Right? Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we're talking about different modalities, and that's when you have your community.
I do. I have my community. We have each other.
Yep.
I don't surround myself right now because I fucking cannot handle it, but I
we're
will
here.
not surround myself with boys holding sticks.
Right.
But I have not been able to surround myself with anyone that is going to upset my nervous system. Okay, I need, with grace, I'm asking everyone who voted for this bullshit to just stay the fuck away from me. Okay,
Right. This is your- this
that's
is-
me.
yeah,
That's
on
me.
your tools.
Okay, but I'm cuter. So
Oh, yeah.
So
100%.
anyway, thank you.
Yeah.
Start looking like that.
Yeah.
You know, just call it a day.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but
can
it-
we just
Yeah, but
let's-
it's also going outside, being grounded, really understanding, going back to your heart space, going back to what it is that you love. And even if that means going into your room and taking a 3-hour nap, that's really
I have
okay.
been doing that. I've been very tired lately. So I'm trying to just not eat a bunch of junk food or whatever. I'm trying to just take care of myself
Right.
because now is not the time to, like I said, become a raging alcoholic.
Right.
Now is not the time. We have to take care of our bodies.
Yeah.
We have to just do what we got to do to stay strong because this is a fight, y'all.
Yeah.
We have to be ready to get out there and protest and do what we need to do to take back our democracy.
Yep.
Sorry, bottom line.
We need to be on our P's and Q's.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Did you know that means pints and quarts?
No.
Yeah, it's a beer reference.
And
Anyway.
if my friends that know me aren't surprised that's
Right.
what that was. Okay.
So I wanted to share very quickly one of the tools that I use that I created
Yep.
when literally my sister lived in a haunted apartment complex and everyone was dropping like flies over there.
It was like this, but on a million.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There was swords with it was like glow sticks
Yeah.
and like,
People
it was
upside down.
hanging from the sticks.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had to create the spray to protect myself from illness, from being taken down by that extremely demonic energy, and I thought I was going to retire the spray, but I have been using it
Yep.
because it helped me anytime I want something to die off. It is literally called agua de muerte, which means death water, and I use it when I'm working with clients after someone passes away and I need the energy to be cleared off. This also can be applied in the macro sense, and so when I'm feeling overwhelmed and
That's when I use
angry,
it. Yep. Or with altar work.
right?
That's when I use it.
And when I'm setting intentions and I need something to die off in a larger sense, and that's what I use. And it has black salt in it, eucalyptus, lavender. It smells amazing. For some reason, men go gaga over it.
It's
They
true.
just love it. So
And it keeps the ones away that need to be away. And also, for everyone that likes
you
to
wanna
do
know if someone
cord
needs
cutting,
to go? Yeah, cord cutting.
Yeah,
there you go.
that is-
there it
that's
is.
great.
If something needs to go
the
bye
work
bye.
done, yeah.
Yeah, that's so you can do that.
Yeah, get
So
your
you
work
can
done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you use, real quick?
well, I use your spray.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, I use yours,
Okay.
this one, and the puta spray for my
Okay.
Florida water.
And
And I
we'll
use
talk
lots
about-
of Florida water.
Yeah, and your rose
Yeah,
oil.
and then I use the rose oil. I make some oils, and so I make rose, gardenia, jasmine, sandalwood,
all good stuff.
all good
my
stuff.
favorite. Those
And-
are my favorites.
and those that I make, and they do use an essential oil, but for the scents. But we as
We
me.
gotta go.
Okay,
So we just wanted to share very quickly what we use as spiritualists and
make
healers.
sure you have your besties.
Yeah, and be strong and stay in community. And we'll come back and pull
can do
another
this.
card soon. Bye, y'all.